What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. I am Corey.
And I'm Keisha.
And we are His and Herbs. We're just some future big-time gardeners trying to grow something in the high desert of Southern California. So today, what we're out here doing is we're going to be overwintering peppers, right? So last night we had a scare. We got a frost warning yesterday. So we were like, oh no, we may be getting our first frost a little sooner than later, but we haven't winterized our peppers. We were not ready. So we're out here trying to overwinter our peppers because we were supposed to do this a couple of days ago, and last night we got a scare because we had a frost warning all day. So I'm like, let's stop playing around and go ahead and get this done. So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get these things potted up, right? Let's go. All right, guys, so before we start this whole process, we just want to run down to y'all why we are overwintering our peppers. Number one, we don't want to start from scratch next year.
Because there's so many things that we want to grow, and if we can already get ahead of the game, why not?
Exactly. There's one less thing we got to do, right?
And we've been learning a lot about peppers. Mm-hmm. Noticing that, like, they will last.
Yeah, resilient.
Yeah, they're pretty resilient.
Yeah. Number two is we want bigger peppers next year. Those are our main reasons for trying to overwinter our peppers, is so that we're not starting from scratch next year, and that we can hopefully get bigger bell peppers. What we've done is we've chosen the pepper plants that were the most vigorous. They just kept putting out peppers no matter what happened, no matter how hot it got or whatever, it just kept spitting out peppers. So those are the plants that we chose. So we have a habanero right here. We have a habanero, jalapeno, then we have a green bell pepper, California wonder gold, I think it's golden, and then we have a poblano. This poblano was a gift from one of our garden community neighbors, our friends in the garden community. So
we want to definitely make sure we keep her alive.
Absolutely. This is our first time doing this, so yeah, this is our first time overwintering these peppers, and the way I see it is either the frost will kill them, or we can try to overwinter them, and our process may end up killing the plant. Either way you look at it, there's a chance that the plant's gonna die, but there's also a chance that
it'll live.
Exactly. So
why not seize the
So
opportunity?
why not? So here we go. All right, guys. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we have our planter. We're going with a smaller planter. This is like a 1 gallon. As you can see, this grow bag is like 5 gallons. We want to reduce the size of the planter because we don't want this plant to grow super bushy and super big in the house. We want to keep it as small as we can. I'm going to use some clean potting mix because I don't want to use the soil that's in the grow bag or that's already in the container because it's been outside, right? Because if I didn't care, and I don't care about bugs getting in my house, then I would just take the whole plant inside, probably prune it down or whatever. But because I do care, and we don't want, you heard it, right? We don't want that inside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some fresh potting mix. So I only got about that much potting mix in here so far. Now, I'm gonna take this plant, and we're gonna take off all the peppers first. All right, so cool. So what we'll do is let me bring you in closer so you can see this surgery. So from what we understand, if you start at the base of the plant and you follow it up and you see where it starts to Y off, right? So you have a Y here, and then we have a Y here. Let's see if we can see that right there. This Y, and then we also have this branch coming off as a Y. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut above the Y. So if we follow this, move this leaf out my way. If we follow this branch up to where it splits and it Ys right here, we can cut it right, actually it Ys again right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just basically cut it right here. That's what I'm thinking. Well, yeah, right there. And we're gonna do that on both sides. This one also.
Where? Cut right here.
And we're gonna do that for the entire plant.
Which one?
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take this plant out of this bag and out of this soil and get as much of this soil off of the roots as I possibly can before I put it into its new home. Cool. There we have it, y'all. See if y'all can see that. Y'all in the shadow. And judging by the looks of it, I got some good roots on it. But it looks like I don't have to cut it, which is wonderful. I would rather not cut the roots because that would increase the chances of your plant not making it. There it is, right? There's one plant, all cleaned up. Take a bath, give it a bath, and it's ready to go into his new home. Right, all I'm gonna do is put this bare root, this new now bare root pepper into this 1 gallon pot. Put this out of the way, and I'm going to top it off with some more potting mix. So that is it for that one for now. That's all I'm gonna do to it. That's all I'm gonna do to it. I'm not gonna worry about staking it because it's growing up pretty well. Right, so I'm not gonna worry about staking it while it's in here. It's only gonna be in here for a couple of months, and I'm gonna keep, as it grows, I'm gonna keep taking the growth, the leaves and everything off. So I'm not worried about it getting too big or too heavy. So I'm not gonna worry about staking it. And at this point, all I'm gonna do is just water it in and then do the same exact thing to the other four plants. Easy money, easy day. And we will keep you guys posted as far as the success of the plant and how it's growing, how it does through the winter and all the way into the spring until it goes back into another container. Yeah, y'all, so that's honestly it. That's what we're doing today. These are the 5 plants that we're not gonna pot up, we're gonna pot down. And I was just glad to come out here today and see that is, even though it had gotten really cold last night, that nothing had died or suffered any kind of damage from that cold. With that being said, guys, if you found value in this content, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button. Leave a comment leave us a comment in the comment section to let us know, is there something that we could have done better, that we should have done that we didn't do? Did we miss a step? How do you overwinter your peppers? Is it something similar? Let us know those things because we're always looking to get better every year, right? So we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Love y'all. Peace out.